The message said, Lyor is looking for you. And I saw him like, what the fuck is this shit? Who the fuck is looking for me? At first, it's like, okay, is it a threatening message? Is it some girl that's a weirdo psycho chick? Or is it like music related, like a fan, you know? And I look and I see there's an email attached and it was like their name, that's a .com, like LyorCohen.com. And I'm like, oh, like the person has a .com. So it might be like someone that's Googleable. You know, I had to Google them up to check.
It's 8 a.m. and I'm hungry as fuck. So I walk up the street to the grocery store, pass up the Starbucks. Because a cup of coffee can't fill my cup, and a cup of coffee can't fill my stomach up. Plus,
I already had more money than industry cats. I already had bitches at my beck and doing whatever I say. I walk into a club with a dozen girls that are all mine. And that's not something I'm promoting. It's something I'm even trying to do anymore like that quite, but I have, and so I've already felt that. I've already felt people talking about you and wanting to sit down with you and being all the opportunities that come about. So I've already been like that. My inbox has been like that. My inbox, the fluctuation didn't quite change. It's like new people saying different shit. I've seen the betrayal. I've seen people taking advantage of your heart when you're trying to give them something, and then they're going on. I've seen, you know, like one of my bars is like familiarity breeds contempt. And they're used to what you give them, and then they want more. I haven't been through everything, but it's pretty regular. It's pretty chill.
still mobbing. Fuck what heck I say. We work too hard, gone too far to have y'all motherfuckers in the way.
Cognitive dissonance is the uncomfortable feeling. It's a lot more than just uncomfortable, but it's that feeling that you get when you have two ideologies that go against each other. You're doing something that goes against your like moral set, compass or whatever. For me personally, that just summed up everything that I was going through, everything that I am going through to a certain extent. It's always a constant progression. Cognitive dissonance started out a lot darker than this. There's a lot of songs that aren't on here right now that were just like really dark and really in there and all about the words and everything. I started music through poetry, so of course it's more like word-based in this project. That's just like where I'm at and like the emotions and like how I felt when I was doing something. Like a lot of rappers just talk about what they do, but they don't really talk about like how they feel. They kind of keep that just shade up and, you know, their shades on, and they just kind of like stay behind that. But I like to talk about how I'm feeling with it. But there might be some times where I'm just like in a party mode. I might, you know, be stuck off on a tour in Australia for a while, and I'm just feeling like, you know, that's how I'm feeling, and that's the type of music that's gonna come about. It's all just real to me as I go.
It's 3 a.m. and these are what feelings sound like. How do we fly?
Why do we lie? Where do us bad people go when we die? Heaven or hell? Is it a lie? Or should I just pray just in case they were right? That was, you know, spitting over a movie score, and that's like how it came about. Yeah, the movie scores like are really a good canvas, and they really help go with the feelings and the emotions that I'm conveying when I make music. Because if you look at a movie, like they're scoring emotions and life on a big screen. So they have like the different stages and the climax and this and that. They're like that evoke these different emotions and go with the emotions instead of just having like a 4-bar loop. Old school hip hop, they always tell you like, flow with the beat, let the beat take control and you flow with it. And I never liked that. So then like what I like to do is make sure the production goes with what I'm saying instead of me just going with the production saying. Like I'm not gonna get a beat mailed to me and then just like do exactly as it's saying. Like we're gonna take this out, do this, and like make sure that it goes along with it, you know. And of course, like we get better and better as we build.
When I was a little boy, I had big dreams. Big house, big wedding, big ring. I'm so far from that, so far from that, so far from that.
I'm different. Like I might be drinking something and I chew it. I take forever on eating my food. In a conversation, I might think about a few hundred different things while I'm saying this. But it doesn't mean that I'm stressing out or like those deep thoughts are like heavy to think those. It's just that's just how my brain goes. That's just how I do. While I'm trying to provide for my son, I'm trying to make these crazy changes in the world to all these different systems. I have a lot of different goals that I know that I need to accomplish before I leave. A lot of things that I won't even say on camera because, you know, you speak about what you're trying to do before you do it and then people come up to try and stop you. But I plan on doing things that are, you know, I plan on doing things that a president might do. I have a heart for people. And so my thing is I think it's going to be really amazing and dope to be able to document my life as I'm growing instead of just staying in one place.
I was turning hella white, vitiligo. Now I'm wrapping up the beef from me eating. It's a taco. They hope my road to success is bumpy. They digging potholes. So I got a lot of things on me that are not clothes. I don't wanna do it. Don't make me shoot it. These jealous broke niggas is just